There, now we have volume. Perfect. All right, so if we go to, I remember what button this is. There it is. All right, got the stats pulled up for you.
Great. So like I was saying, as you can see, Team Daddy really likes to focus on, an onslaught of shots and goals. And that's totally from the man Daddy himself, MVP favorite for this tournament. But what I want you guys to take a look at is Team Boz with 1.5 saves throughout the tournament. I think this could be an interesting battle of attack and counterattack here. I'd like to hear what you guys think.
Billy, in the spirit of the NBA TNT studio, I've thought of a basketball history comparison to make for you guys. I want to see what you think. You mentioned Daddy's been the MVP of this tournament so far. I completely agree. Whereas Boz and Brano have been kind of the best duo in the league so far. I think this is kind of shaping up to be similar to the 01 finals, where you had MVP AI going against Shaq and Kobe. Now, really the big question is, can Daddy's teammate, give him anything at all? AI's best teammate, who was it? Washed up Dikembe Mutombo, Eric Snow. Can he get a double-double, if you will, from whatever that guy's name is? But that's what it's shaping up to look like tonight. But I think, unlike in the 01 finals, I think Daddy's going to bring him home. I think I don't think it's going to be the duo that prevails. I think Daddy comes out on top here.
Pricey, I don't have nearly as much research as you, but I do have the words of my JV basketball coach back in high school, and that was that defense wins championships. And right now we're in the championship game, so that saves number to me speaks volumes.
I have to agree with Risky here. It will be difficult to try to contain Daddy, but I think what you have to do is let Daddy come to you, and and rely on your defense to attack Kush on the counterattack. It's gonna be a game about matchups here.
Is Daddy's back strong enough
to bring home? The weak links right there. I was gonna say it's gonna be a game of weak links. Who's gonna be the weak links, and is that weak link better than the other one?
I think at times Kush is gonna look very out of place here. But again, I like Daddy here. I think he's the strongest player in the tournament.
Yeah, I think Boz has a lot of experience letting Daddy come to him, and Brano a lot of experience going after Kush. So it's really going to be a tough one. We're going to see if they can really make this happen.
So let's get our picks in. I'm taking Team Boz to win this to win it all. I think Daddy will put up a good fight, but I got Team Boz in 4.
I'm going to go Team Boz, sweeping 3. I know I said a lot of good things about Daddy in the last stream, but I kind of watched some of his gameplay back in some of the old footage, and I don't know if he has it to bring it home, especially with that ankle weight of a Kush balls going on.
Give me Daddy in 5. I think there's going to be quite a few Kush duds in there, but like I said, I think Daddy's going to put on a show for us today.
No, I don't know how.
Kush duds. Is that going to be a hashtag you're putting up there, Nate? Kush duds?
I don't know how.
We have a call from Daddy Goals himself.
You could go up against these stats right here. Daddy Goals, the leading shot taker and shot scorer of the tournament. 53% shooting percentage. That's better than I scored on most of my math tests in high school. So that's some high quality stuff.
Yeah, but Nate, we know you. That's not stretching very far.
And scoring more goals per game than Price had in his entire tournament. So that's really something that you want to look out for.
I was getting my stuff ready for the booth, Nate. My mind wasn't on the field that day.
Like an American soccer commentator, just going to be the worst player of all time and head in and tell you what everyone else is doing wrong. All right, so before we get into the game, we got to show you what the tournament has been like so far. So here we go. The tournament recap. The counterattack. This one's looking like it could be a goal though. And there it is. Kush. Rooster was standing right there, and it just went right by him. Wide open net. This is where Daddy Goals often fails, but he's going to make sure he gets it in on that.
Okay. Should I have my camera on or no?
No, you don't need it on. Can't help
Okay.
but just carry it into the back of the net. Wait, Daddy Goals is going to have a snipe right here.
Oh.
Oh, just gets it under the crossbar. Daddy Goals is the one you got to look out for. He's coming into it ranked as the #1 player in this whole tournament. A fantastic display of passing to tie this one up as the clock was getting ready to expire. This is the #1 overall seed with Brano and Boz.
Uh, 2 inches is not a lot to work with, but I'm working with that for the past 24 years of my life.
I've been only eating like quinoa for the past week so I can run real fast.
So I hear bronze is really hard to get out of for them.
You got Team Daddy Goals in the championship. What's it going to take for you guys to beat them?
I'll just turn on my PC, load up Rocket League, really.
You know, I think that they're both pretty skilled, but I don't know if either of them are skilled enough to win it.
All right, so there you have it. We're just getting ready to get in game.
Yeah, did you add me?
Yeah.
Oh, is it under note? Oh my god. How long has it been there? I'm sorry. I'm here to save the day.
Just waiting for some of the competitors to get online.
Well, good thing I still had the audio on.
Dane,
when I
turn the
was
stream
watching-
off. Get in game.
You know what, Evan? It's fine. I accept your hatred.
And then get Kush in here. Because obviously I don't have his alt added.
You know what would be great at this time? That other photo of Dane that you have. Is that correct? Show the world what the potential MVP.
All right, while we wait
Alright.
for Kush to get in here, everyone get your own predictions in. You have 2 minutes. Who wins the series?
Yeah, who wins? Kush maybe works. Team Brano, easy. Well, I have to say this is probably the most contentious match yet. I don't know. It sounds like, you know.
Let's look at the betting favorites right now. So far, Team Daddy Goals in the lead. This is the most points we've ever had wagered on a match.
I mean, that's true, but oh,
All right,
Kush just
that's
joined.
everyone.
Here we go for the cure. We're gonna hit the ready. I'm gonna remember to hit the ready button this time. I'm already prepping myself. Don't say the S word. Hit the ready button.
All right, we are going in.
Go. Oh, join failed.
It's okay. We will try again. It wouldn't be Rocket League if it didn't fail at least once. And everyone, make sure to stay after to see the promotional video for the next major N8Teen event.
Also, might kill Nate. We'll see. TBD. That'd be fun. Dane says that chicken is in the oven.
Is that some sort of code? Okay, everyone is in here.
fuck the chicken, I guess. You know.
Is Kath calling for bestiality live on stream?
You know.
Says he's literally making food.
Oh, smelly coalfish is a roommate or something? Wow. Smelly coalfish, you couldn't pull the chicken out of the oven? Let's go. I am.
Dude, this kid doesn't have the right critical hit ratio.
Wow, 6
Wait, you can
months
subscribe.
already.
Well, thank you, Two Fins, for the subscription, and here we go.
Here we go.
The World Championship for the Cure.
Oh.
And it starts off slow. Out of nothing, the
wanna
ball
go-
hanging around in the middle.
Alright, this game is lame unless there's a goal in the first 30 seconds.
There's
Mark my words.
Daddy goes flying in, knocking the ball away early. He's trying to make his presence felt right away.
Ooh.
Sends it right above the net. Can't follow it up. Boz is in perfect position to clear it out to
Nice.
Brano. There's no one back. Daddy goes retreating. And he gets there in time to send it back. But Boz in great position, making him work for it. Oh, Brano retreats all the way back. Kush will be the first one to the ball. Gets kind of a weak hit. Brano returns it. Daddy goes in a great spot to clear it back into the corner. Spaz will take it. Daddy goes in the air. They hit it about the same time. It goes to the middle. Brano with a big flight. It's going on goal just wide left, and Kush sends it into the corner.
What a whiff. Uh-oh. Okay.
Spent a lot of action back and forth, but no scoring. Boz and Brano both in the same spot. Luckily, Daddy Goals couldn't take advantage. Boz with a flight, a weak tap, and it gets cleared back all the way to the other end of Brano. Will possess it. Daddy Goals tries to take it from him and does. One man to beat, and Boz clears it out. Kush is going to keep the pressure on, though. Gets it up in the corner, tries to fly up the wall and tap it. He hits nothing, and Boz is able to send it back to the corner. Daddy Goals going to put it back on goal. Gets a shot, but it's knocked away all the way to the other side.
I'm not biased. I don't know any of these people. I just feel bad for whoever misses a shot like that.
And we're just about 2 minutes gone so far, and no scoring.
This is boring. Gonna move on. Who's gonna score first?
Kush sends a weak one towards goal. Boz in great spot, gets the easy save, waits for it to travel so he can get the stats. Ooh, played that a little slow, letting Daddy get to it. But Brandon will clear it away. Should be no issues. Daddy Goals retreating back into his own corner. A little bit of an uncomfortable spot, can't quite get to it, but Kush is able to clear it. Keeps sending it forward.
Seems like there was a little bit of a miscommunication there on Team Daddy Goals. Who was saving that?
Brando sends it back. Daddy Goals gets back just in time to put it into the corner. We're halfway through game one and no scoring. And there we go. There's some pent-up aggression from Boz as he gets the demolition, but it's not going to create any sort of opportunity for him. Oh, gets it by Daddy, but Kush is able to get the clear. Brano sends it back the other way. They're seeing if they can make some opportunity. He misses the ball in the corner, and Kush will send it back, but Boz in good position. Not a great hit. Daddy sends it wide open net, and he scores the first goal of the game. Daddy Goals takes a 1-0 lead.
There's quite a few whiffs there. So, I don't know. This is looking to be a boring game with a lot of whiffs.
A lot of back and forth with nothing really happening, and then a miss from Brano and a poor touch from Boz, and then we have the first goal. They're going to try and answer quickly, but Daddy Goals gets up in the air to stop it right from where Boz shot it from. Now Kush taking it forward. Brano gets a good clear. Daddy Goals already retreating. That's how much confidence he has in his teammate to get the ball to him. Brano puts one off the wall. Daddy Goals keeps it in the air so they can't get a shot on. They get another attempt at it. Daddy Goals puts it over top of the goal as he was retreating the other way. And then gets it knocked all the way back to the other end. Boz knocks it away, just keeping their hopes alive.
Oh, whiff by Daddy Goals.
Daddy Goals whiffs it, but Boz can't get control. Gets it off to Brano, who whiffs. Daddy Goals sends it back the other way. He's gonna hit it up, fly in the air, but not a great touch.
Save, Boz.
Boz can make the play by just standing still, and now they'll try to counterattack the other way. A little bit of a miscommunication. Oh no, Boz blocks him out of the way, leaving a wide open net for Brano.
Did Brano just steal that?
No, Boz drove up ahead, tried to knock Daddy Goals out of the way. He jumped over it, but he got him enough out of position for Brano to tap that one in and tie it up.
Koosh knocked it in. Oh no.
Koosh just a little bit late, and now we are tied up 1-1 with a minute left.
Oh, is that?
But Brano retreats just back in time. We almost had a goal off of the kickoff. Koosh and Brano hit it at the same time. It stays where it's at, but Boz is the next one to it. Daddy Goals flying, misses! And it's still wide right. Can Boz follow it? Yes! 2-1 lead.
Amazing. See, Team Brano and Boz, they've got great coordination with each other. Team Daddy Goals, they're just relying on Daddy Goals.
It's the best player in the tournament versus the #1 overall seed, the best team, post-team play. As we go back, still 30 seconds left for them to equalize. I think Brano and Boz are going to take it on the offensive, try to add one more. Boz with the dribble! Daddy Goals, was that Daddy Goals or was that Koosh? Whoever it was overshot it and let Boz just walk it in. It's Daddy Goals.
It was Daddy Goals.
He
overshoots.
overshoots.
Momentum.
And a 3-1 lead, which we all know is insurmountable. No one has ever come back from this sort of deficit. So ball goes into the corner. Daddy Goals is going to prioritize boost, so he's going to try and get a dribble, make a play, but Koosh knocks it away from him. Brano takes it back, a poor hit, goes back, but his opponents can't get control, and now it's a wide open net, and they are running away with game one.
Daddy Goals is getting a little too desperate, you know? He's going for a play, but left the goal wide open.
I would not want to have put all my channel points on Team Daddy Goals right now. It is looking rough towards the end of game one. Ten seconds left. This is all just going to be stat padding as Boz tries to fly in and get another one. Brano does the same. A crucial add to his save stats, but that's about all that we're going to get. And game one goes to Brano and Boz.
Where's Ready? I'm going to click it. Ready.
Take a picture of your stats, folks. Get your talking points ready to go. And it looks like Daddy Goals and Koosh may be taking a second before readying up. They want to either, get some of their tactics ready to go for the next game or eat some chicken, more likely. Get a couple bites full in. Here we go. Neo Tokyo, game 2.
Let's see. Can Team Daddy Goals have a comeback?
And the ball goes nowhere in the middle. Brano the first to it. And Koosh disconnects. And he's back. All right, good to go. It's not the first time something like that has happened in this tournament, and we've allowed every single one of them. So we're not going to change the rules just because it's the championship. As Daddy Goals has one man to beat, and he does, and a much faster scoring effort in this game. As 30 seconds in, Daddy Goals gets the first run on the board. He's definitely upset about that last game. They want to come out and set the tone in this second one.
Daddy Goals has something to prove after that series of failures in the last 30 seconds, last game.
Brano puts it forward towards goal. Daddy Goals put it in the corner. Brano sending it back. They're just back and forth. Brano wants to keep possession. Boz sends it up. Koosh retreating. Boz is going to get the tap, and it's going to be on net. Oh, just off the post.
A save.
I thought that was the equalizer for sure, but it just barely misses, and Daddy goes in there to clear it away.
Oh, Daddy goes.
Oh, but now a wide open net. Could he do it again? No. He just can't quite get the angle on it. Brano and Boz running into each other. This is not the kind of coordination we saw in the first game.
Koosh came in clutch, though.
Brano clears that one out after what would have been a strong-looking shot from Daddy Goals. A double whiff in the corner. Daddy Goals does get to it. Koosh keeping it on the offensive end for them. He goes up and gets it again. Oh, double whiff from Boz and Daddy Goals as Brandon will go and take it out.
Try to back into the,
just back and forth. No one can quite get a solid hit on it. Just floats up in the middle. Looks like Brandon went for a flight but miscalculated it. Oh, now he's having a rough time in the middle of the field there. Daddy Goals trying to fly. Neither one of them hits it the way they want to, although they both make contact. And Daddy Goals just will not let Brano or Boz get to it in a good position. The chip over the top, off the post. Gets nothing. Boz trying to force this one in if he can. It looks like he'll peel back a whiff. Brano knocks it in. 2.5 minutes left.
Shit.
We're tied. I thought this would be cleared out easily. They had so much time, but Daddy Goals flies right past it, and Koosh just sits underneath. No, neither one of them hits it. Lets Brano tap it right in. It's 1-1.
Now, for the first half of this game, Daddy Goals had such great control of the ball. Let's see if he can keep that up, though, after that whiff.
See, off of Boz, he almost knocks it into his own goal, but is able to recover in time. Daddy Goals gets it. He looks like he's going to try and make a little dribble for it, but he just gets the pass out. Brano is able to get to it first and get it cleared at least partway before Daddy Goals turns it back, sends it on net, kind of a hope and a prayer. Gets knocked down in dangerous position, and Brano just goes right past it. 2-1 lead for Daddy Goals. Boz just doesn't quite clear it enough, and Brano with his flip took himself just a little too far. Kind of unlucky timing as Daddy Goals hits a relatively weak shot, and it just trickles right in. Still plenty of time remaining, both to make a comeback or to pull away. 2 minutes left here in game 2. And a whiff from Boz, a retreat from Brano. He'll try to possess it. He does. Now Koosh will have to make a play. A good block by Daddy Goals to prevent Brano from getting to it. As they'll just hold it in the corner now. They have time to reset. Boz coming up part way, but not really committing. Brano just gets it off to the side, doesn't really clear it back. Daddy Goals puts it on net. Boz flies up, sends it away, but Koosh is going to keep the pressure on. Now Brano's turn to make a hit, and it gets sent to the middle, kind of a dangerous ball, but Boz is able to get to it first. Daddy Goals sends one back in front of his own goal, but he's able to play it away. He doesn't let Boz get the style points on it.
Damn, I was looking for Boz there for a bit, not gonna lie.
It's like a nice little ball up towards the goal that Daddy Goals was trying to fly on himself. Boz clears away, puts it on the ground. Koosh is able to knock it away. Now this one's going on net. Is anyone else there? No! We saw the point of view of Brano.
What? That was really confusing. I didn't even know that was the goal. Shit.
I just assumed Boz would have been back on the other side, but he was just as late, and it's once again the insurmountable lead of 3-1.
Well,
Koosh wins the tip-off in their attacking half, but Boz will send it down into the opposite corner. It'll be dealt with easily by Daddy Goals. Now it's up in the air. Koosh needs to make a play on this. He does. Back to Boz and Brano, who both collide and hit the ball.
Both wanted the goal.
Sitting harmlessly in the corner. Daddy Goals will retreat back. A couple extra touches there, but not enough for Brano to get to it. 30 seconds. Brano or Boz is going to need to score awfully quick if they want to come back in this game. Boz trying to take it slow and playing, but Daddy Goals just retreating back and making it difficult for him. 15 seconds now. Not much time. They need to score with at least 1 second remaining to even be possible, and they've done it! 7 seconds! It's a 1-goal game. They're going to need to score almost immediately off this next kickoff. Kush just doesn't really get it anywhere on his attempted clear.
Just trying to get into his own goal there? Jesus.
He's just trying to get the ball, trying to do something. 7 seconds left. Brano and Boz need a goal. Oh, they just let it go past, let Brano play it, but he doesn't really hit it anywhere. They're both stacked on top of each other. Boz is going to try and dribble it, keep it in the air, send it towards the middle, but Brano's not there in time. No, it's hit up to him. Oh, it's just barely too high. 1-1. It was the perfect opportunity, but Brano just hits it barely above the net.
That was so close.
And it's tied 1-1.
Wow. Wow. That was the craziest closer of a game we've had in this tournament. Oh shit, I'm ready.
This kid doesn't have the right critical hit ratio.
I was born with glass
Alex,
bones and
I
paper
was bored
skin.
with glass.
Every
What the
morning
fuck are
I
you
break my
saying?
legs, and every afternoon I break my arms.
Are-
At night, I
Is
lie
there
awake
some,
in
like,
agony until
interview
my
stuff
heart
going on?
attacks put me to sleep.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, are we at half?
It'll be after this game.
Oh, okay.
So here we go. Game 3, we're tied 1-1.
Now let's see, Daddy Goals was just controlling the ball for the majority of the last game. Let's see if we can keep that up.
He had 7 shots to Kush's 0s, so we'll see if they try to keep up the offensive pressure.
Oh.
He goes for it, just isn't able to get it down onto the net. Once again, we start off with a big battle towards midfield. Brano's gonna fly it up himself and takes it in near post. Once again, 30 seconds into the game, we have a goal.
It just seems like whoever gets the first goal, that really, you know, keeps them running with it, you know?
Really takes the other team, really puts the pressure on them to try and
mental
get a
game.
response.
Yeah.
This one, another one up in the air, but Daddy Goals is able to clear it. It's back once again. Brano and Boz just trying to hold possession in their attacking half. They're gonna try and make Kush work for it as much as they can. He tries to send it to the middle, but Boz keeps it in the corner. That's all they've been doing defensively, not necessarily clearing it, but trying to keep it in the corner as Daddy Goals chips both of them, doesn't get the goal, but sends it off the wall, and there's no defenders. Perfect for Kush just to tap it in. A little bit of a miscommunication from Brano and Boz.
Great job, Kush.
And Kush,
Showing all of the fucking people. Oh yeah, smelly cool fish. Jesus Christ. Let's see what you can do, huh?
all right, so 1-1. 3 minutes left. It's gonna be a long, drawn-out affair. These guys going back and forth, just fighting for the possession. A big whiff from Kush, wide open in front of the net. And Daddy Goals, you saw as soon as that whiff came in from Kush, Daddy Goals hit the wow in the quick chat. And Kush, what a saving himself. So 2-1 lead for Brano and Boz. Here we have it. Daddy Goals looks like he's feeling the pressure. He knows he needs to be the one to make the offense go. And down a goal, they're gonna need to score. And right there, a whiff from Brano. Daddy Goals tries to dribble it, but Boz gets to it, sends it near to the goal. Kush is gonna need to clear it, and he doesn't. Boz whiffs, and Daddy Goals gets the clear. That should have been a sure goal, but Boz just could not get to it. And Daddy Goals is desperately trying to keep the ball away from his own net, and he sends it away. Brano will be able to get to it, but just kind of floated up in the middle. Daddy Goals in poor position, and Kush just a second late.
Final has been a quite the nail biter.
It's
so
been
far.
it's been stretches of really solid fundamental play and then a whiff that just turns the momentum back and forth. Daddy goes with a big flight. Kush right behind him. You probably don't want to be stacked up on each other right there, but Boz taking his sweet time to get control. Heads for goal. Daddy goes on time and in the right spot that time. Gets the save. But there's still more defending to be done as Brano's keeping the pressure on. Daddy Goals gets a little bit of a dribble, takes it up the wall, gets it around Brano, but not around Boz, who puts it back in the far corner. And now Brano sends it back. Kush is the first to get it, but Boz always sitting back there waiting to respond. Daddy Goals gets boost, gets hit by his own teammate. And it's just sent out to the middle where Boz can control. Over to Brano, who's going to try and juke Daddy out. He gets him maybe a little, but nothing that they can do with. Kush trying to make a play, but once again, Boz in the perfect spot. Daddy Goal sending a snipe down to the other end. Brano going all the way up to get it, and he does. I've seen him miss much easier balls in this game. And they're trying the counterattack, but just can't quite get control of it. Brano and Boz in the same spot. I don't know if Daddy Goals realize it. They finally break up. Boz just jumps and misses. Brano's able to get a touch, but not control. Luckily, Boz had rotated back. Kush keeping the pressure on. Ball up in the air for Daddy Goals. He knocks it down. He beats both of them on it. He beat Brano up in the air and then Boz at the goal. Look at that. When you can get both of the opponents in the clip, that's when you know you've made a nice play. It's tied up with just 1 minute left.
Jeez, it could go either way, really. Does Daddy Goals have the star power, or do Brano and Boz have the team power?
It's all about which team makes the mistake, and there's a big one right there. It seemed like Daddy Goals and Kush didn't really know who was going for the ball. Or Kush, I think he went for it and just missed, and Daddy Goals was expecting him to be there. That's a mistake that you can't have. And with 1 minute left, Brano and Boz have a 1-goal lead. Oh, a nice demolition, and it's on net. Brano plays it kind of passive, and he's going to pay for it as Kush is able to get it cleared. Boz sends it to the middle, but the first one who's going to get to that is Daddy Goals. He's taking his time, getting some boost, getting it lined up, trying to hit it up to himself. It gets knocked back, but then Kush sends it back once more. 30 seconds left. Daddy Goals or Kush need to score here. Daddy Goals puts it up in the air. Brano knocks it off to the side. Daddy Goals is going to try and play it again. Gets it past Brano, but not Boz. This ball goes into the corner. Just over 10 seconds left. Kush gets it. It gets sent all the way back. Boz trying to add to it. He whiffs badly, but Brano puts it in, and there we have it. 6 seconds left, 2-goal deficit. Daddy Goals is going to need to score twice off the tip-off to force overtime here.
It's like this game is so boring until somebody scores, and it's so exciting.
They just give Kush the touch. He couldn't follow it up. 1 second left.
That would have been a goal. Look at that, though.
And nothing more happened, and so it is halftime here. So we're gonna send it back to the studio to see what they have for us about the first half.
There's something wrong with the studio.
Premium? Oh.
I think we're good. Okay, welcome back. Live in the studio. So what did you guys think of that first half? Two Fins, let's get your reactions.
Well, my first reaction, Nate, is forget Boz. This is Team Brano now. He really took control in Game 3. The most important games in a 5-game series is Game 3 and 5. And he took control. They secured home field for the next 2 games. I think it's if he keeps playing like this, Daddy's got his hands full.
Now, Bryce, you picked Daddy Goals at the beginning of this series. You still feeling confident that they can come back? They need to win 2 games in a row on the road.
I mean, Daddy's making me confident, but Kush, this man is a bona fide scrub. He can't play the game of Rocket League. No disrespect to the man, but he can't play. I think what you're seeing now is people are starting to get tight. There are a couple whiffs by Kush, also by Boz in a very open net. And like Billy alluded to, you're really just seeing the best player on each team start to put them on their back now. Brando with 4 goals, Daddy with 3. It's feels like it's going to come down to who can the best player on each team who can outperform the other, because I think you're starting to see people get tight on both sides. But I picked Daddy in 5. I'm still sticking to it. We'll see how it plays out.
All right, what about you, Risky? What are you seeing out there that you like so far for your team, Brano and Boz?
The thing that I really appreciate from the team that I put my weight behind is the teamwork involved. I mean, Daniel's in the right place at the right time. Brandon is kind of chasing the ball a little bit, but at the same time, it's getting results. So that's really all you need from your teammate if the other one's holding the goal so well. So I mean, honestly, I'm pretty happy with my pick so far. Daddy's got me a little scared, I will admit. I've seen his moves, and they're a little scary. If Koosh Balls decides to get his shit out of the gutter, then I mean it might be all over for him.
All right, so Billy, what'll it take? What do Brano and Boz need to close it out right here in Game 4? What do they need to do?
It's a real simple game plan. They need an injury. They need something to go wrong. They need internet issues. I don't know what it is, but honestly, the games felt close, but you could just see that Team Daddy, they're just extended. They're playing about as best as they could. Daddy's really giving it all out there. So yeah, I don't know, Nate. They need someone to just break down on the other side. Boz and Brando have just been too solid.
Price, what are your thoughts? What needs to happen? What do you think is going to happen in these final 2 games?
I think, Kush, I think, just needs to make a decision quicker and just stick to it. I think a couple times you saw Daddy take the ball up, maybe not even get a shot on net, but it's like kicking around in the corner. He's just kind of up there fighting for it between both the people, and Kush is just kind of waiting for a clean strike that may or may not happen. He needs, if he's going to make an impact on this game, he needs to get in there and make it happen himself, because I'm getting the sense that he's sitting back and waiting for an opportunity that's never really going to happen.
All right, and Risky, we've talked about the big stars a lot, Brano and Daddy goals, but what is Boz doing that Koosh Balls isn't to make it happen for his team?
I think being a decent Rocket League player, that really is important to have in a Rocket League tournament. But in all honesty, it's really that, going back to what Pricey said over there, is making those quick split-second decisions. Just knowing, hey, here's the correct time to leave the goal, go after the ball. Here's the time I can go for a shot. Koosh Balls doesn't have that same level of confidence that Boz does.
All right, so thank you guys very much. We'll be right back here after the game with the champions to talk about what this sort of victory means to them. So right now, though, we're heading back onto the field to settle it out where we should be.
Everybody is so mean to Koosh. What did he ever do to you guys?
Classic Daddy goals, eating.
Oh my god. Fuck. So confused.
Koosh Balls left the party. Oh no.
Yeah, because everybody's being mean to him. Jesus. Oh, good. I did mute that. Okay. Get Price out of here. He's gone. Alex. God.
Alex, you're literally a mod. You have that authority.
Do you know who Koosh is? Why does everybody hate him? I'm so confused.
Dane, get your partner back in here and stop eating. Taking a tactical timeout? Oh my god.
Bullshit. Dane, are you kidding me? You
Internet
knew
went
this was
out for
happening.
Koosh. Dear Lord.
Oh, bullshit. Are you kidding me? You knew this was happening tonight. This has been scheduled. Oh, I got chicken in the oven. Jesus fucking Christ.
How dare you plan for your internet to go out? Tell him to fire up his
I was
mobile
just-
hotspot.
I highly doubt that his internet is out. God. I am just. You guys got this. You're in the fucking studio. You're fine. Have fun. I am not drinking. It's a Thursday night.
All right, chat. Everyone go vote in the poll. Who do you want to be your caster? We're busy bullying people.
See, this is unfair because the people in the chat actually know who Risky is and they don't know me.
I'm seeing people who do know you saying to vote for Risky.
Billy doesn't know me.
Wiggle, I will announce all of the awards for the tournament tomorrow. Stay tuned in Chickens. You will see all of the announcements.
You know what? I would trade with Billy.
Alex, do not enable subscribers only. Don't do emote only either. I've given you too much power.
Wow. Listen. I didn't ask for this. This just kind of happened, and Risky Rutabaga is in the fucking studio, and he can stay there, and I'll be here in the booth. I was told I can't leave the booth, so.
Brandon, are you putting your own emotes in here?
Wow. Sycophant. We want pricey. Who wants pricey?
Jack, you're sub to Ludwig?
All right. I voted for myself. Who else voted for me?
There were 3 votes for Kath.
Yeah, I can see that. Who
did it? We need names.
Who?
Can I see?
I need names.
I can't see. We want to cut back to the booth? Let's cut back to the booth, see what they have to say.
Ravi, you're a bro.
Want to cut back to the booth? Let's cut back to the booth, see what they have to say.
Like, we've seen 2 terrible performances today. One on the field and one in the booth.
Yeah.
And we need to change what we can.
It's been rough. It's been rough. I think the people have spoken there, Nate.
We'll certainly have to consider that for the next event.
So wait, what's going on now, Nate? What's the status update here?
So apparently Koosh has lost his internet.
Just like he's losing the game, all right?
See?
Looks like things are looking up for Team Daddy.
Oof. Oof.
Nate, are we gonna investigate for cheating here?
I have to take a call from one of the competitors. I'll be right back.
All right. So anyway, I did promise the chat some sea shanties there. Billy, Alex, what are you guys thinking?
Some what?
Some sea shanties. I did say our sea shanties were on point.
Yes, can't agree more. Stealing the words right out of my mouth.
Now, in this delay, we can. Oh, I'm going to turn it back to you, Nate.
Sam, just getting word that Koosh Balls is ready to go.
All right.
So we don't need
they
your.
heard the sea shanty thing and the internet.
We don't
popped
need
right
your
back on.
pathetic
Figured how that
stall
happened.
tactics.
You know, I think
Pathetic.
I think
Pathetic
Koosh,
is a strong word.
I think Koosh has figured something out here. You know, I trust that he's going to come back, and I think he's going to win it. So
I think he's finally playing Rocket League instead of League of Legends. I think that's what he might have switched over to. He had the wrong screen up the whole time.
Now, I think one thing we do need to watch out for is them just getting their other friend who's much better at the game on, but I think we'll figure that out pretty quickly if that is the case.
Can we recommend a video chat for Koosh Balls for the couple minutes at the start?
we need someone to proctor him.
His internet can't handle it.
What is this, a college exam? We
Yes.
don't need a proctor.
We're just going on the honor system. Like a Michigan
Honor
engineering exam. They'll just be like, okay,
Ooh.
swear
I
you
worked
don't
with a lot of
cheat.
Michigan engineers.
Could be
No,
Vinay on the other
that's what
side of
Mac-
this, Nate.
That's what Mac said too. It didn't work.
It could be Vinay asking someone else to play for him and then asking someone else to play.
Honestly, get Benign in the booth. I'd watch that.
I would also watch that.
I
I'm
would
watching regardless. But
I'd watch anything other than Kath. What?
All right.
Okay, looks like he is back in the game. All right, so we're going to throw it over to our casters to finish the game.
Can I do in the face of overwhelming sexual discrimination?
I love coming back to hearing that, Kath.
Don't call me Kathy! It's Kath. I feel bad for Koosh. God, you're all terrible people.
So here we go. One win for Team Brano, and they take home the trophy. Elimination on the brink for Team Daddy Goals. So here we go. Game 4. As the kickoff goes to Team Baz. He's going to try to control it with no boost, but it's just going to sit in the corner, and Koosh immediately going for a very physical play.
Koosh has something to prove.
Yep,
with
he's
all of these non-believers.
He
to the
somehow
chat.
heard everything we said without any internet,
How?
and he's and he's going after it now. He's trying to prove all the doubters wrong. I call him Playoff Koosh is what I've been calling him. So he's ready to
It's
go.
Breeze.
It's the playoffs
Yes.
now. It's just a beach.
It's Breeze.
But unlike the last two games, we're more than 30 seconds in and no one has scored. A big pinch and it comes rocketing off the ceiling. Daddy Goal's making a big flight in the middle.
way.
Whiffs. Brando flies back, gets it, but Koosh in perfect position. Baz gets it back. Koosh for the kill, but not the save. 1-0. Koosh said the fastest way to get between 2 points is straight through Brano, but it wasn't quite fast enough.
Fortunately, smelly cool fish, I don't have that authority.
So now 1-0, backs against the wall for Team Daddy Goals. Still plenty of time remaining as Basel try to control it, see if he can get something going, but Daddy Goals reads it all the way. Brando putting it out in the corner. It's just gonna kind of sit there as Daddy Goals makes the play on it, takes it off the wall, tries some sort of flight thing. I don't know, just flips around.
And he just gives up.
Yeah, he's like, I'm out of boost. I'm just gonna head back. That didn't really go anywhere. Once again, reads Baz on the dribble. Koosh Balls has left the match.
I think somebody's internet system. Everybody's, respecting the fact that a player's gone. Kath, can I get a shout out? Yes, two Fins you can, because you're calling me by my name. Yeah, stop the game. I think there's some like car sex going on or something on the screen, so.
What do you mean? I don't think I can start the game.
Oh, is it going to go into the other goal? It's like, dude. Oh no. Oh, Wizard of Basla? Are we all leaving the game?
Yeah, everyone's leaving the game.
Jack, let's not bring up old rivalries. Is Koosh there? At what time did they score? They scored. It was like.
It was 1 minute.
Okay, it was 1 minute. Oh. Cafe ASMR, please. No. ASMR freaks me out. He's a bot. Press the add button. Oh, do we have Koosh? Dixie Normus wants an ad. Nate, are you gonna?
I can't do a 4-minute game. Okay, 5 minutes.
Unlimited.
Right. Here we go. Restarting the old-fashioned way and just let them score.
This feels like a Valorant tournament. God.
And here we go again. And Boz gets the goal. Wow, incredible stuff.
Wow, what a surprise!
Put this one on the highlight reel.
But are they gonna like dick around for like a minute? Or
I don't know. We'll let them do whatever they want. It's like everyone's more than happy to just play it out. I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Let's go.
It's Daddy Goals. Just trying to make a play.
Oh, nice save from Koosh.
Koosh, new internet is a new man. And Brano going out, just taking Daddy Goals out, playing the physical game. Daddy Goals is able to get back in time. Oh, and he gets it all the way and takes it in.
Oh.
So once again, 30 seconds in, we get a goal. Well, Dixie Enormous, I think, you know, if you work hard enough, you could be Mommy Goals. After a performance like tonight's, who wouldn't want to?
Did you just see Bubba Rips?
Another goal.
It's just Boz just scored in his own goal. What the fuck?
Just.
Boz.
All right then. They didn't need to. They didn't need to give up the free goal there. That wasn't part of the arrangement, but looks like they're going to.
I think we have a controversy in the making. What would have happened if Koosh hadn't lost internet? Because
That's what people will be talking about for centuries.
ages to come.
I'm sure. the folks back in the studio will wanna discuss that.
This is like the soul kiss vanity with what Brando just did. It's that.
It's exactly something I'm sure all of our audience is very familiar with.
Yeah. Just... yeah, if you're not watching Valorant, go watch it. Go play it.
Yeah, go.
Please. We need more people.
Guys, could you please go leave the stream and watch some pro Valorant games? Thank you very much. All right, so 3.5 minutes. Team Daddy Goals leads by 1. I don't know why it's giving us Kush's angle on this, but that's how we're going to see it. The own goal being the difference maker in this one so far, as it just gets sent all the way down to Daddy Goals, who'll play it in the corner. Looks like he's going to try and dribble it himself, and Brando's going to let him get to it, but Boz will not. Despite going down in the process, Brando just flipping around wildly. Kush not making any contact either until he finally clears it away. Sends it back to the middle. Daddy Goals just getting back. Kush beats his man, and Brando can only send it in, and they have the insurmountable lead of 3-1.
Wow.
Kush out here making plays by himself. Three minutes left, 3-1.
Price, I hope you're having a wonderful day.
And there's Brando. Ever since halftime, these teams have been much more aggressive in their demolitions. They've really been getting after each other.
That's true.
Boz whiffs the ball. He's just going after Daddy Goals in the corner, but can't get to him.
Nice save.
Brando sends it back. They're trying to get on the aggressive here. No one in goal. Daddy Goals does finally get back. Off in the corner. Kush can get to it. Sends it to the side where Daddy Goals will get to play it, but sends it straight back. Oh, just high. Brando got to it second, but got the better control, and then he isn't able to follow it up.
Didn't have enough boost.
Daddy Goals sends it in the corner. Boz will play it there, but Kush will knock it all the way back. And it's going to be out in front of goal. Boz needs to retreat. He needs to get to it first, and he does. Just barely get it into the corner. We're under 2 minutes now, and it's a 2-goal game. Brando sends it forward. Daddy Goals will be able to get back. Despite having no boost. Boz puts it out to Brando. A hot shot just wide right. Could have got that on net. It surely would have been in. Boz just jumps past the ball there. Doesn't have boost. Can't really make a play. It's just sitting out in the middle.
That's what happens when I'm playing.
And Boz just gets beat to the big boost, so he'll have to go back. Brando, facing the wrong way, is able to knock it off to the corner. Boz hasn't had boost since game 2. He's on net. Boz finally gets boost, but it's just a retreat back and watch it go in. 4-1. Team Daddy Goals is really starting to turn it on now.
Who could have subbed in for Kush?
And it's 2-2.
Is Boz the new Kush? It's kind of looking like that too, Fins.
Yeah, all your Daddy Goals believers out there are already really feeling it this game. They're excited about it. Their points still alive. And Daddy Goals will try to add another. Oh, Kush gets another.
Boz.
And it's 5-1. It's looking like this game's just a wrap. So here we go, 40 seconds left. Don't think there's going to be too much to be said left in this game, except maybe a little bit of stat padding as the clock winds down. Brando puts it up high but can't get to it. Kush and Daddy Goals collide with each other, but Boz can't take advantage. Brando just misses. Boz is able to follow it up. It cuts the deficit to 3 with 11 seconds left. It's not going to do much but look good on the score sheet at the end of the match, I gotta say. With Boz, I guess he did get the free goal at the beginning, but since then, scoring as many goals for the other team as his own.
See, normally Boz and Brano's defense has been their strength, but this past game, ever since the break, it just has been so weak.
Yeah, that little technical pause there really seemed to help Team Daddy Goals and really seemed to hurt Team Brano. So we'll see if they can get their momentum back. In
Should we?
Game 5, winner takes all.
Maybe we should ignore this match and I don't know.
No. I mean, Brano and Boz had the advantage there. They got the free goal. So here we go, the deciding game. Winner take all.
Brano just went flying by the ball. Oh,
Daddy Goes puts it just high. And Boz will try to get all the way back, but Kush will be there first. He whiffs it. Boz sends it across, but Brano's nowhere to be found.
Ooh.
Daddy Goes takes Brano out, so Boz will just have to retreat. He maybe gets contact there and just sends it into the middle. Brano will send it on goal. Daddy Goes had retreated back. Is not able to get to it. Kush goes under and Boz goes over. Now it's just sitting in front of goal. Daddy Goal's able to send it back. Brano returns it as it'll just stay in the middle. No one really gaining control. Boz flips back, going to retreat as Daddy Goals will come out. Send it on net. Oh, whiff from Boz?
Boz? What was that, Boz?
I mean, that wasn't hit particularly hard. Oh, he's driving backwards.
Backwards.
Just gets caught out a little too far up. Had to go in reverse and wasn't able to make the play.
Well, we were talking about how Boz was doing so well the first.
And Kush is gone.
Okay, I guess we should leave.
We'll get another technical pause.
Oh boy. Pricey Price wants you to go back to the studio.
So we will take it back to the studio.
Oh my
All right, we are back in the studio with another technical pause.
Absolute fucking bullshit. That's all I have to say about this game.
So, Billy, what'd you think about that game after the technical pause? The momentum seemed to swing.
Well, a few things. Kush made some major adjustments, seemingly out of nowhere after that long pause. You know, I don't want to bring into question the validity of what's going on here, but let's just say Kush has been playing a lot better.
And Price, what do you think about Kush's turnaround after the technical pause?
Hey, we all knew there was going to be a Kuch game. That's what we're going to remember this one as, the Kuch game. I said Daddy in 5 from the get-go. I'm feeling really good about that now. Even players like Kuch can come out and ball out for one game. Remember when we thought Matthew Dellavedova shut Steph Curry down? Had to be hooked up to an IV after the game. Hook Kuch up to an IV right now because he is out there hustling. He is busting his ass for Team Daddy. And I'm feeling good about my pick.
Begs the question, is Kush the answer to Brano? People are wondering.
I think maybe not Brand. I don't know if you can really slow Brandon down that much, but he's certainly the answer to Boz. Boz is as Kush has become more decisive, Brano or Boz, excuse me, has become progressively less decisive. I think you're seeing that.
Now, I know you have plenty of complaints about the pause and how it may have swayed momentum, Risky, but you gotta say, I think the biggest turn of momentum there was Boz shooting it from halfway across the map into his own goal.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say about that because that was clearly a mess up on Boz's standard. But I will say that Kush Balls is no NBA player, so any comparison to Kush Balls and an NBA player is not valid. I'm sorry, Pricey. I can't agree with that because there was clearly a sub in that last game to make Kush play that well. I call him a conspiracy theorist. I'm calling it right here, right now.
There was a
There was a
technical
sub.
difficulty for him to pull up the
A
stream.
technical difficulty, whereas he was technically bad at the game, and he pulled out another player.
And he heard us
Whether it was
say,
in his ad.
be more decisive. And that's what he was in game 4.
Like the real Kush is
I
clearly
don't know. I'm seeing a little bit of foul play there on the field right there.
the real
Maybe
Kush
that's
is
just
clearly
me.
locked in
Maybe
someone's
that's
basement
just
right now. He's locked in someone's basement with no controllers in sight. There's no way that he's playing this.
I'm more worried about his safety rather than the game. That's what it is.
How this begs the question: who has the most channel points bet on Team Daddy Goals? Who would have the motivation to do this?
I think that's got to be Dixie Normus.
Yeah. He has the sway. He's the one calling the shots here.
I will say, both teams have been putting up a good effort though. Daddy Goals and Kush Balls have been doing a great job playing against the other ones. I have drank so much, I have forgotten the other one's name.
Now, Nate,
Reno and Wizard of Oz. There we go.
You're good friends.
I'm interested. Yeah, you're very good friends. I'm interested to see what you think. Boots on the ground. What are you seeing live from the booth that maybe we're not getting a feel for? Remotely commentating from the studio.
I think, up close and personal, you can really feel the tension between the teammates when things go wrong. Like I think it's really easy for us down here to listen in on the quick chats going off when when Kush makes a mistake. Daddy Goals, his quickest hands in the league, he gets right on that. What a save. The nice shot. You see those come up all the time. That's something you really get a sense of when you're down here close to the action. You don't really get that as much from Brano and Boz. I assume they're just in their Xbox party screaming at each other, maybe throwing out a few slurs, getting 72-hour bans, that type of thing going on in their chat that, they're trying not to let their opponent see it, but I think that last game we could all really feel it.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Now, what do you make of...
Yeah. Is Daddy a cancer in the clubhouse is what I want to know.
People are talking.
It's the real question. I know I'm seeing a lot of that in the chat.
Now, Nate, something I wanted to bring to light, this is for the cure. Can you talk a little bit more about what we're raising awareness for?
What are we curing, Nate?
You see, we're not curing anything yet, but I think with just a few more events, we will be able to find a cure. And I think that's what's really important. We just need to keep this up and we'll be able to pull through. But for now, everyone make sure to buy some merch so we can keep this going. All of it is going towards events that are working to find a cure.
So the cure and Brano's recent diagnosis of herpes are completely unrelated?
Totally unrelated.
You need to worry about the syphilis in his brain. That's what you need to be worried about for Brandon.
Well, we are getting word that Kush Balls is ready to go and we'll be heading down to resume Game 5.
Oh, lovely.
Couldn't be more excited.
Hello, chat. I'm back.
Chad, just who you wanted to hear.
So really, Nate, what are we curing here? That was quite the non-answer you gave.
Well, Kath, if we work together, what can't we cure? I think that's the real question as we are heading back in. And Kush Balls will get the free goal. Well, he'll try to get the free goal. Oh my god. I know the studio is going to be having a field day with this one. See, Brano and Boz obviously allowing the goal as they were down one when the pause happened, and Kush was not able to knock it in. Dad Eagles scores the goal, and we are reset back to where we were. 1-0. And we are back for real. Is Kush now putting it on net with them trying to stop him, and he scores this one.
Oh, I wasn't watching because I was too busy talking shit in chat.
Kath, you can speak out loud. You don't need to reply with text the messages. But Kush scores. Some claiming of sus.
I
And
think we need to get the camera turned on to Koosh and see if it really is.
Someone need to
Koosh
check him
himself.
PC. Oh, he whiffed a flight there, so that's the Koosh we all know and love. Daddy Goals sends it back towards his own net, is able to clear it up in the air, and no one in position for Team Brano to get to it. Now Brano gets the save, sends it the other way. When the ball's out in front of Brano's goal, he was able to knock it away. His Daddy Goals shot looked like it was going wide again. That's just floating out in front of net. Boz is the first one to it. No one back in time if he can get the follow-up. Daddy Goals had to flip around. He whiffs it. Now Boz saved by Koosh, but knocked right back in, and it's now a 1-goal game.
Oh shit!
Gets
You
up
don't
in the...
need. No, go ahead.
It's up in the air. Boz had to wait to play it. Daddy Goals whiffed. Koosh in position, but just a poor rebound.
I was gonna say I have a suggestion for a worthy cause to cure. It is sexism because I've experienced so fucking much today. Anyways.
We've all experienced a lot today. It's been a rough one with all the technical pauses. But you know, if we just stay together, I think we can solve anything. Boz going for the block on Daddy Goals, as he
What a
was
missed
the only
opportunity.
defender left, and Daddy Goals was able to get around it. Now it's just sitting out in front of goal. Oh.
Ooh, nice
Man, Boz
save.
almost gets to it, but Daddy Goals there just in time. Now this ball's gonna float up above. Boz going for the flight and misses it off the backboard. Daddy Goals with the whiff. It's just floating out in the middle, but Brano's all the way back. He whiffs it. Daddy Goals takes him out. It's centered, and Boz knocks it away. Brano's gonna be in position to get it. Both members of the Orange team retreating.
Is Boz back? That's the question.
Boz waiting in the middle. He's gets there second, just barely clips the ball. It's going to wide open net, but a whiff from Koosh, kind of making Daddy Goals hesitate before he goes to it. The ball in the corner. Brandon with the clear. Now Koosh clears it back the other way. So back and forth. We're halfway through this game. 2-1. Team Daddy Goals in the lead. Just sitting back. Boz will send it forward on their attack. Koosh floats it out into the middle. Brano gets to it. It's it. Daddy Goals out there. It's just going back and forth in the middle. No one getting strong control until now. Daddy Goals sends it off the wall. Can Koosh get to it in time? No. Brano sends it back. He's running low on boost. Puts it off the wall for Boz, but it's saved by Daddy Goals. Just barely keeping this alive. Boz puts it on net. Daddy Goals in perfect position. Brano's going to rotate out. He's going to take it. Go flying up in the middle. I think Daddy Goals got a wheel on that. Just barely took it away from Brano. Now Koosh sending it back. Brano in the perfect spot. Doesn't get much on it. Just goes into the corner. And Brano will have to clear again, and he does. Just can't quite get over Daddy Goals, and he takes him out. So Daddy Goals will respawn all the way near his own goal. A minute and a half left. A 1-goal game. Boz with very little boost, but control of the ball, gets the big boost back, puts it in the corner, but gets taken out. Daddy Goals will clear it. Brano tries to get possession, but just hits it towards the middle. Daddy Goals trying to get the dribble. Boz comes out and gets it. It's just floating up in front of goal. Daddy Goals knocks it away from the net.
Shit, that was a big whip from Daddy Goals.
It should have been a goal 100%, but he couldn't get to it. But now it's going to be wide open. Brano gets back in time, puts it in the corner. Boz is kind of stuck there. 1 minute to go, and it's a 1-goal game. It's off on one side. Boz will take possession, sends it up high into the corner. Koosh will take it right back to Brano. Daddy Goals getting back. He's facing the wrong direction. If Brano can get control of it, he cannot. It just stays in the corner. No one gets control of it until Boz comes up. Daddy Goals sitting back in goal. Boz can't fly. Brano's retreated all the way back. And just over 30 seconds remaining, Daddy Goals hits it up in the air, gets it over Brano, but just wide of the net. That would have put it away. 30 seconds remaining. Brano's got it. No one's in net for the other team. Boz hits it ahead of him. No one's there. We're tied up with 25 seconds to go.
I think Boz has come back. Holy shit.
Boz is back. Whoever the small child who was on his controller earlier is now gone. Boz has returned to the sticks, and with 25 seconds left, we are tied up. The kickoff goes towards in the favor of Daddy Goals, but gets immediately hit back. Daddy Goals clears over to Brano. Just sends it across, has nothing to do, just trying to keep it away from the other team, but they send it down at their own corner. Brano runs into Boz, less than 10 seconds left. Boz trying to get control in the corner. Brano's right next to him. The ball goes opposite corner. 2 seconds left. A whiff by Daddy Goals. 1 second left. None. We're going to overtime. Game 5. The next goal wins the championship. It goes in favor of Boz. He'll fly. Daddy Goals just barely gets to it in time. They both had to make aggressive plays to try to make that happen, and it gets knocked away. Daddy Goals will get possession. Brano will clear it back. Koosh sends it open net. Boz can't get to it in time. And Boz,
that's what all you naysayers in the chat get.
Koosh with the game winner. Boz just takes a backwards flip as he's flying towards it, and it lets the ball go in. Koosh Balls scoring the championship winning goal. And we'll try to get the two champions into the studio for a post-game interview.
Wow. I guess women aren't allowed in the studio.
All right, so let's head down to the studio, see what they think. We'll see if we can get the champions in.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Am I supposed to be here or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so we are live with the world champions of the N8Teen Rocket League Open Championship for the Cure, Daddy Goals and Koosh Balls. First of all, the game-winning goal from Koosh Balls. What was that like? What was your reaction to scoring that and taking home the title?
I want an apology from Twitch chat.
Yeah, no. He demands an apology from Twitch chat.
Everyone in Twitch chat, I need you to say, "I'm sorry, Koosh," and then subscribe.
Let's get a hashtag sorry Cooch.
Just want to say, I never had doubts. Never, not once.
He put on those last couple games. Really put on a show for us.
So where's the real Koosh? What happened when you?
That's what I'm gonna say. That internet connectivity is really a good game changer, isn't it?
Yeah, our I don't know why Xfinity was acting like this. Usually I'm a
No. What he means to say is we took our timeouts well. We used them. We used them as we should.
Oh my god.
Just sub other players. I love it.
And so, Daddy Goals, people have been saying that you were the best player in the tournament. When you go down early in games, did you ever feel the pressure to try to live up to that title that people have been giving to you? Kind of get aggressive, score goals, or is it still just stay back, play your team game?
Well, when you have as awesome of a teammate as Koosh Balls, who absolutely sandbagged the first few games on purpose. That was our game plan, by the way. It's just confidence. We don't have to do anything. We're just going to go out and win.
All class from Team Daddy.
Oh, in that case, those other guys fucking sucked. I wasn't even worried.
There it is.
Can you tell us what was going through your mind as you were approaching that the ball on that game-winning shot?
Don't miss. I'm prone to missing the easy ones and making harder ones, and I knew in that split second I would not hear the end of this from Dane for the rest of my life. So I just had to commit. And I did hear you guys say I need to make quicker decisions, so I took that advice, and I think it paid off.
That's what I like to hear, Koosh.
I'm glad we gave you constructive feedback.
So
I wish it was against the team I was rooting for, but I'm glad we helped you.
The only thing I want to know is, fuck you three, Alex. How much of a bag are you taking home right now?
Oh, it's however many channel points other Alex bet in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Only Caster to pick Daddy in 5.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy at all.
The money line there was probably insane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just submitted the prediction, so everyone will be collecting. Ooh, number one. The number one Daddy Goals winner is Ravitron1, taking home 14,018 points.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, we didn't come out here to win. We came out here to win people money.
That's really,
to put on the show.
that's really what it's all about at the end of the day.
Fixed game. Who? What?
Now,
Is it
now
At the end of the game, we
Ah.
just care about our betters.
Now, Dane and Kush, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but you got to be feeling on top of the world right now. But what's next for you two? Is it Disney World? Is it another game? Where do you see yourselves going from here?
I think the only thing we can do after this is going 0-15 in the Rift in League of Legends. It just makes sense.
It is fitting.
Do you want to go from top of the world to the literal bottom of it? All right, I will take that on you.
And for our closing statement, whatever you paid Nathan was way too much money.
A good time, because I had a great time.
All right, so that is the world champions, Daddy Goals and Koosh Balls, and I'm currently running an ad because Dixie Normus redeemed run an ad, so I'm sure half the people aren't even seeing this.
I see the ad, Nate.
Yeah, you can watch this.
That's the issue. They can see the ad, Nathan.
Yeah. They can watch this back in the VOD.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's lovely. Dark Souls, maybe? It's a dragon. It's great. I'd play it.
All right, so as soon as this concludes, we're gonna end with the promotional video for the next big N8Teen event. You're gonna want to stay tuned for this one. So here it is right now, what everyone's been waiting for. The Alex Decathlon.
I would like to thank you for having me. I've had the unique
if it's not
opportunity to get to
Overwatch,
know
I'm gonna
both
be
of these
sad.
great people over the course of the last few months. I'm one of the only people in this Discord that's had the unique opportunity to be unbiased in getting to know them. I didn't go to college or high school with any of them.
You know, it's the greatest tradition in all of sport.
Tell me what the fucking tournament's about.
The Alex and Kath feud really means a lot to me. It has affected all of us, and it isn't just a rivalry.
Alex, probably the pettiest person I know, and Kath, just as annoying. And it's hard to choose who you want to root against.
Kath versus Alex? I mean, Jesus Christ. Kath's gonna make him sobbing at the end of it. He's gonna be begging her for mercy. I don't think it's even gonna be fucking close.
Because ideally, I was just looking for a challenge into the next tournament, which is really so it's kind of disappointing.
I've actually been trying to talk less shit about Alex because he seems a little sensitive right now.
It's passion, it's sexual tension, and most of all, it annoys the shit out of me when I'm trying to clutch around.
I can't really think of anything that she would really have a chance at. Maybe screaming into the mic.
Kath versus Price. I mean, is it even close? Does Kath even play video games? Is Kath even good at anything? I mean, I think it's pretty cut and dry that Alex is going to win this one.
And then in terms of my analysis of both players, I think Alex just has a natural affinity towards games, being that he's a virgin, and
I think I'm substantially better than other people.
Kath, on the other hand, not as good as games, has shown significant improvement, but she is a vehement Trump supporter, and for that reason, my pick is with Kath. I think she has good intelligence and strong moral values.
I just hope that the commissioner finds a way to make them both lose and get them banned from the server so we can all get some goddamn peace and quiet.